All right, guys, I had my court appearance. The recording is here for you. I have only edited out any other person's name that wasn't involved in my case, but not the judge and his face and everything, because this is a public trial, basically. But we're not even in a trial yet, as I'm so not aware of how these things work yet, but I'm becoming very aware. This was basically just a day to set aside for when I will go before a judge with a prosecutor and the police officer that gave me the citation. So that will be happening in November, as you'll see in the video. The sound is not very good coming from the judge's side because I didn't have a good way to input that. So please don't complain about it. I apologize for it. I can try to do something better in the future, but in the future I have to actually appear in court in person. So I won't be able to record that. But this is me, whether I did it well or whether I did it poorly. I will learn from it. And this is my first time actually exercising this muscle, so it's a little bit weak, but it's only going to get better. I hope this helps somebody. It's certainly going to help me. And I'm grateful that the Lord has put his blessing on this to continue to exercise our rights in the courts or outside of them. And the next time I'll be prepared to handle this with the police officer before I ever even get a ticket. So that's the main thing to learn from here on out. Handle it at the level of the police officer, and then I won't even be in court. So, all right, I hope you enjoy this small little snippet. Again, I can't help the way the sound comes from the judge's side, so please bear with it. If you can't listen to it or bothers you too much, you don't have to listen to it at all, and I can just tell you right now, basically I'm going to court again in November anyway. So I love you guys. Thanks for your prayers. It means the world to me. And peace out for now. Shalom. Okay, take two. I tried to do this yesterday, but I actually have the link today. So take two on recording and joining this morning webinar. Let's join.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We'll be starting in just a minute. Sorry, I was running late with the previous hearing, but we'll get going here in just a minute. Front noise, and then when I call your individual case, I'll send you a notice to take your device off of you. So we're on the record today, Butte City Court, July 28, 2021, Judge Jerome McCarthy. Before I get into your individual cases, folks, I'm going to go ahead and advise you of your rights, and then we can discuss this further when we get to your case if need be, okay? So I'd like each of you to understand you have the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself. The state must prove your charge or charges beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a trial before this court or before a jury. You have the right to confront accusers, cross-examine witnesses. You have the right to produce evidence in your defense. You have the right to have an attorney present. You have the right to have an attorney appointed if you qualify. You have the right to a speedy trial. A guilty plea cannot be appealed. Failure to pay your fines is ordered by the court shall be cause for a warrant to be issued in the matter referred to the collection agency. Upon the commission of an assault, you may under federal law be deprived of the privilege to own, possess, or procure firearms. Okay, so the first case today is TK 21705. This is State of Montana versus Aaron Lane Moffitt. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Erin Moffitt, here before this honorable court.
How are you today, ma'am?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Okay, Ms. Moffitt, would you state your current address for the record, please?
I have a P.O. box I can offer if that works. It's P.O. Box 30394. That's in Billings, Montana, 59107.
59107?
Correct.
Thank you. And place of employment, if any?
I'm self-employed. I work from home.
Okay. And we have 406-656-9631. Is that still valid?
That's a valid phone number.
Okay, last four digits of your social security, please, ma'am.
0250.
And your date of birth.
December 8th, 1978.
Here. Any questions about your race, ma'am, as I read them to you this morning?
No, sir.
Okay, are you under the influence of either drugs or alcohol at this time?
No, sir.
Physical or mental disability that would prevent you from understanding me today?
No, sir.
Okay, ma'am, so you were issued a citation on July 16th of this year, 2021, at approximately 3:30 p.m. in the 3600 block of Harrison Avenue, located in the city county of Butte-Silver state of Montana. The citation you were issued is for no insurance in violation of 616301 of the Montana Code. This was issued by Sergeant Tim McMahon of the Butte-Silver Law Enforcement Department. Says here that the female driver was I can't read the officer's writing. Female driver involved in a hit and run and driving a school bus she purchased. Female stated there was no insurance on the vehicle. Okay, so with regards to the no insurance violation, ma'am, for the 06 International Yellow Bus, how do you wish to plead to that today, ma'am?
Not guilty.
Okay. You have insurance on that, ma'am?
No, I am a common law free woman and I travel at the common law. I was not driving, I was traveling at the time. So I have a right to travel freely and unencumbered pursuant to Shapiro versus Thompson. That is a basic right. And the use of the highway for purpose of travel and transportation is not just a privilege, but a fundamental right, according to Chicago Motor Coach and Chicago. And so where it is my understanding, according to Shuttlesworth versus Birmingham, if a state does erroneously require a license or fee for exercise of that right, the citizen may ignore the license and or fee and exercise the right with total impunity. So where it is my understanding, according to the United States versus Guest, the right to travel freely from state to state finds constitutional protection that is quite independent of the Fourth Amendment. And again, all citizens must be free to travel throughout the United States uninhibited by statutes, rules, and regulations pursuant to Shapiro and Thompson. So as a traveler and not a driver, I don't have to insure the bus.
So how would you like to plead to this today then? Did you say not guilty, ma'am?
Right, because I was traveling, not driving. I was just moving my vehicle from one place to another. I wasn't being paid to do so. I wasn't carrying other people in there. I wasn't collecting a fare. So I was traveling.
And would you like this matter set for a judge or a jury trial?
Oh, a jury trial.
Okay. Are you going to be hiring an attorney or are you going to represent yourself?
I have appointed myself as attorney.
Okay. Now you understand that you'll be responsible for picking the jury and following those procedures?
I believe it's on the burden of the court to prove that I was driving, not traveling.
But as part of the trial, ma'am, if you want a jury trial, you're the one that will need to be involved in that process, is what I'm saying. The court will not pick a jury for you. You have to be able to do that, and you have to understand how to do that, is what I'm saying. It's extremely difficult to do without counsel, but if you want to try and do it, I'll let you. But
well, I guess in that case, since this is my first time doing this, I would just appear before a judge and just stating the same things. I mean, I'm already appearing before a judge, so kind of confusing that the matter is not dealt with what I said today, since the burden is on the court to prove I was driving.
The court won't adjudicate the matter today, ma'am, because the state will have an opportunity to present their case as well. It's not one-sided, and then the court makes it this matter for a judge trial. The county attorney and the law enforcement will present their case. You'll present your case.
Okay.
And the court. Okay, ma'am?
Great.
Okay, so we're going to set this judge trial for, let's see, if I don't know, pardon me, Santa Claus. Okay, so we're going to set this for a judge trial, ma'am, for November 22nd of this year at 2 p.m.
Okay.
This will be in the Butte-Silver County Courthouse. At this point, unless something were to change, it's a mandatory appearance for a trial. We don't hold trials virtually, so you'll need to be in person for that, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions first today, ma'am?
No, sir.
You have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you. So that is very interesting. I will now be appearing before a judge to present my case, so that'll make me even more nervous than ever, but this went pretty well. So November 22nd, I must appear in court over a no insurance ticket, where there'll be prosecution, and that'll be very interesting. So I will be there. I have to be. All right.